Hey everybody, welcome back. David and the lovely Miss Lady Pop Hunter here again with another weekly roundup. And there's a lot to show because, of course, SDCC, and can't show everything. I'm going to show a bunch of things along with the regular releases that are coming out, but can't show everything because, to be honest, it's a very oversaturated market. Now that the toy companies for the last 10 years or so realize there is an adult collector market that they just pound stuff out.
Yeah.
Action figures, statues, it's a non-stop flow now. Funko is like the biggest example of this because they never stop. But yeah, it's an oversaturated market, honestly. So it makes it hard to pick and choose. It makes it hard to find stuff. Certain things don't have authorized images, and I try not to delve into like speculation too much because they have prototypes of things that never get made.
Yeah.
So I prefer to see when there's actually a package image. Starting off with Mattel, just to give you an idea, and there's a Skeletor too, but I don't have a proper image of the Skeletor. You see there Evelyn, and what they're doing, Mattel, now that they got control of their licensing again, there's this big hullabaloo between them and Super 7. Super 7 saying, no, no, we still got a Mattel license because they just dropped out of making Masters figures. We still got a license. We're doing a ton of reaction figures. Okay. Uh, that's not what people are looking for, but Mattel's reeling it in because obviously the movie's coming up. And they've gone back to the drawing boards on the original action figures and just gave them a lot of articulation. And that's what they did with Evelyn. It's basically a remake of the first Evelyn, but articulated now instead of having that weird rubber joint in her hip. And there's the Tila.
Her knee look funny.
Yeah, that's because, they gave her knees and elbows now instead
Yeah.
of like that chop motion that she had and her legs were stiff. I
Yeah.
hope she didn't lose those hips though, because even the action figure had great hips. And of course, there's a He-Man and a Skeletor, but I don't have a proper image of those. Mego has some interesting stuff coming up, and we had talked about that before because they had a list but no images, and I don't like to show lists.
Mm-hmm.
Here are the actual images. You get the Headless Horseman for their like little horror line. Khan, who looks like B. Arthur. I'm sorry, a lot of people are like, yay, Khan, and I'm like, it looks like the Golden Girls. That looks like B. Arthur from the Golden Girls. I'm sorry. I don't think they nailed it with Khan. I think it's the hair.
Yeah, probably.
Although he did have big hair in the film, to be fair. The best Star Trek film ever made, Wrath of Khan.
Mm.
Another Kiss figure, and he comes with the drum, and the drumsticks are actually attached to the drum, so he can't hold the drumsticks.
Yeah, then you can't lose it.
But it's better. It's better than the original one because the original Kiss figure, Catman, that is, actually came with a paper drum. So
His platform
yeah,
shoes.
yeah, the platform. They all wore these gigantic platforms. Lord of the Rings. I forget the character's name. I'm sorry, and I like those movies too. I can't think of his names, but whoa. Okay, this is a cat. This is Crumb Snatcher. There is a legitimate reason for that because he will eat anything you have. It doesn't matter what it is. Stuff that cats shouldn't eat. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Don't let him near it. Chocolate bar. Don't let him near it.
Cereal.
Yeah, he gets into everything. Dry cereal without the milk. He's a monster. A mummy, a wrapped Egyptian mummy, which that looks pretty cool. This is the SDCC exclusive 14-inch Batman.
Who is that?
It
Mego?
Yeah, Mego, still in Mego, because they had their exclusive. And where that's going to do it for Mego for now, but you'll expect to see more from Mego. It's getting more and more popular, and also they're expanding outside of Target. So they've already been doing that by going to specialty shops, but more retail stores besides Target will be carrying it now. I think people are a little sick and tired of Target and their shenanigans with Mego.
Yeah.
You can't find anything. Most people can't.
David can't.
I can't. Let's take a look at Mezco. I don't typically like to do this, but I can't resist showing it. They're doing Bluto. They're doing a 1/12 scale Bluto to go with the Popeye.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Yeah, and he comes with the wrench. I think he comes with the wrench. That's awesome. I like that, and that's definitely going to be on my want list. For 2018, the Popeye was probably the best figure they produced, and so I'm really looking forward to that one. They're also doing Conan. They're doing the original rendition of Conan. See Broken Sword and Shield, and just to give you an idea, that's the artwork that it's based on for Zeta.
Oh, okay, that's
For
pretty close.
for Zeta's artwork for the Conan 1/12 scale figure. Another one that I think oh man, Mezco 1/12 kills me. I tell you what, I love the 1/12 scale figures, so I'm looking forward to this. Mezco is also doing Fletcher Superman, and Fletcher Superman is the original movie shorts. They did like 10 or so movie shorts, and these are based on the first movie short, the very first one with the robots that he fought. And it was a 40s movie short series,
Oh, okay.
action figures. And this is currently up, and that is the Spider-Man Far From Home Deluxe Edition. I think it's $90
Oh,
for
that's
this
not
one.
bad.
Yeah, it's not
Got
bad.
a lot of webs.
Yeah, he's got a lot of webs. I like the one underneath his head. Do you see? It looks like it'd fit over the face of another 1/12 scale figure. So you
Yeah.
can make like he webbed somebody in the face. That's kind of neat. I like this. Although I will point out though that the Spider-Man figures from Mezco are notorious for getting splits in the costumes. Although that costume looks like it's different. You see how they have like the artificial leather looking on his chest and shoulders? Those other ones, it was the whole bodysuit was like that. And it looks like they've changed that, so maybe that'll solve the problem. And we're going to move on to Mondo. And this came up in some of my unboxing videos, particularly the He-Man unboxing video, because I had mentioned that they had a Man-at-Arms. They had a Duncan. And people were like, where is it? Because there are no official photos. Here's your unofficial photo of the Mezco 1/6 scale Duncan.
That looks cool. That looks like the 200X.
Yeah,
a little bit.
it looks very Four Horsemen. But that is the one, and that is the one that should be announced after the Merman is done, because Merman is up now, and I'm going to show that in a minute. But that's the Duncan, and he comes with an Orko.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he comes with an Orko. You can't see him in this shot though. But yeah, I like that. I like what they've been doing with this series. Also,
It's a
a
Hordak.
1/6 scale Hordak. And there are no official images of these because Mondo's not allowing it. But these are some photos that somebody snuck. So, but the Hordak, from what I understand, people that have seen this at the show, it's one of the best action figure sculpts on a Hordak they've seen. I really like that too, and I imagine this one will be after the Duncan unless they swap it out. And you see on the little card there it says "Work in progress, not the final prototype." So
Okay.
they're
Some
still
work to
tweaking
do.
it, yeah. And here is the actual one that is available for pre-sale right now, which is the Merman, and that looks great too. They really knocked it out with Merman. This is the exclusive version. I've talked about this before. If you go to Mondo, you buy the exclusive version for $5 more than anywhere else. So if you went to Entertainment Earth to buy it, or you went to Sideshow to buy it, you're not going to get the third head. You see the one head that looks like the original Mattel head? That one is exclusive to Mondo.
Okay.
But it's a difference of $5. You buy it retail, it's going to be $170. You buy it directly from Mondo, $175. You get 3 heads.
Is that an extra foot?
Yeah, you can change his feet.
Oh, wow.
He's got 2 different sets of feet and 10 hands. So he's got a lot going there. I think there's more accessories with this one, it seems. No, it's just more body parts because the other figures have a lot of accessories. The He-Man and the Skeletor, both of which I've done reviews of. I did a review of the Skeletor this week. The Skeletor is fantastic. I really like it. A lot of people weren't too keen on the He-Man. I like it, but the Skeletor, so far, people are like, wow, they really killed it. So, 175 directly from Mondo, but there is a window. It's like a 30-day window to get their exclusive, and then they close it off. Now we're going to jump over to NECA, and NECA has a life-size Annabelle. They call it the grand scale, I believe. And so she has a little tarot card and 2 heads, 3 heads, and a little note. See, it's a little Miss Me note.
Yeah.
Warning, positively do not open.
And that's what the box is going to look like?
No, that is the case. You get the case in the box.
Oh, okay.
So you get the case and the chair, all of it. I don't know what they're asking for this. I'm sure it's not going to be cheap.
Yeah,
but,
with all that.
Yeah, with all that. But that's their grand scale, deluxe scale, whatever, Annabelle doll from NECA. They also have the Big Chap alien. Big Chap is the nickname for the original alien from the first film from 1979. And you get the face hugger and the little xenomorph pod and everything there. That's the next alien coming up from NECA. Mad Balls. More Mad Balls. Yeah, Chucky and Pennywise and Pinhead. Mad Balls are back. The original Mad Balls are not cheap, if you can find them. Quarter scale Pennywise. I know you like that one.
I got enough Pennywise.
I know it's hard sometimes. Like I said, oversaturated market, so it makes it hard to decide sometimes what to do.
And the one from Iron Studio is just like that.
Yeah.
Except for
it's like 10th scale.
Yeah.
The size. Yeah.
And the balloon is in the other hand.
Yeah.
But the stance, everything is the same.
Yeah, she has the Iron Studio little statuette.
Yeah, and it comes in a little diorama.
7-inch Pinhead, with a
cool.
replaceable head, and an open and enclosed puzzle box. Because of course, you know, if you can get the puzzle box open, you're screwed.
So everybody can get it open.
No, most people can't. It's actually supposed to be ridiculously difficult to get that thing open in the movies. But once you do, it opens a portal. Sergeant D.
What's that from?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Somebody out there can tell us. But that is a Sergeant D 7-inch figure. It's going to be a carded figure because it is. It's got soft goods. You see there.
Yeah.
Mixed media. And this is their new video game Turtles. They come with hoverboards. The hoverboards are not pictured. But these are the new video game renditions of some Turtles that are coming out. And that's going to do it for NECA. And we're going to take a look at Sideshow. And this is an Esco figurine. Because, you know, Esco's under the Sideshow umbrella now, too.
Yeah.
Sideshow, Esco, Alice in Wonderland. $60.
That's not bad.
Yeah, actually, I kind of like it.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
That's nice.
Yeah, the coloring is nice.
The coloring is different. Because usually, classic Disney Alice, she's got a lot of blue in her.
Yeah.
Bandai, and this is the GX72 Megazord. And it is complete because you can break it down into the animal components.
Oh wow, that's cool.
That is very cool.
How big is that?
Well, you see the hand model there.
Oh, okay.
So it would roughly be about the same size as a 6th scale figure.
Okay.
This is 300.
Whoa.
Remember, Bandai is under Sideshow now, so that it can bring you stuff that you normally can't get stateside.
Yeah.
So that's but you know, $300. SH Figure Arts kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't cheap.
No.
Also, the GX78 Dragon Zord.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the Dragon Zord actually.
Isn't that from Power Rangers?
Yes, they're all Power
Oh,
Rangers.
okay.
175 for the Dragon Zord.
Oh, he doesn't break down.
No,
Oh,
this
okay.
one doesn't come apart.
Oh, okay.
And then the GX85 Titanus. The Titanus. And the Megazord, or the Dragon Zord rather, can ride the Titanus.
Oh,
They
okay.
actually fit together.
Okay, that's cool.
Titanus is 280.
So you need to get all three to put it together.
Yeah, you could, if it's in the budget. It's expensive.
Yeah.
Batman bust, and this is based on an artist rendition, obviously. That's not any actor who has portrayed Batman. 980
Ugh.
for the bust.
Whoa.
Which, as far as life-size busts go, is actually kind of cheap. Usually life-size busts are crazy expensive.
Yeah, they're over 1,000.
Yeah.
An art book?
H.R. Geiger's artwork, who is the one who designed and created the aliens for the Alien movies.
Oh, okay.
So that is an art book. $900. Yeah. Dollars. Yeah, it's not cheap. $900 for a art book of Geiger's work. The Predator Hound, and this is from a company called Cool Props. Cool Props, and it looks like a half scale.
There's two
Predator
of them?
Hound.
2 dogs? Because it's like one down here got the mouth open and then
Yeah,
the
it's
one
like
standing.
yeah, it's like or you can interchange the head.
Oh, that's what
I
it
think
is?
the head comes off. I could be mistaken, but I think you could swap the head, and that's where you post the head that's not being used.
Oh, okay.
So, 1,600
Oh,
for the Predator dog.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a good sculpt though.
Yeah, it is. That's a lot for a Predator dog.
Darth Maul, Hot Toys Darth Maul, and this is 274. Comes with everything you see there, even the cushion, because he has a cushion to sit on. Thing that gets me about this though is I think that Darth Maul, the previous Darth Maul figures are on sale or clearance on Sideshow now, so they made another one.
Yeah. And then he comes with different clothes, because up there it looks like his clothes is blue.
That's the hologram. You know how some of the Star Wars figures, they come with a little hologram that fits in their palm, so that they can look like they're talking to somebody.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But although yeah, he's got a hologram of himself, and that doesn't make sense unless they just did something. It's hard to see what those are. But 274 for the Darth Maul, most popular character from the second Star Wars trilogy, even though he barely spoke. But hey, it didn't hurt Boba Fett.
Yeah, you said almost all of them had like a 2-second screen
Yeah,
shot.
some of the people that had like the least amount of screen time, like Boba Fett, for example, who barely spoke. You saw him once or twice, and everybody loves him. Deja Thoris.
Is she a porn star?
No, that is the princess from John Carter. John Carter, Warlord of Mars. Deja Thoris, porn star.
That's a porn name.
Is it?
Or a stripper name.
Is because this is John Carter is from like way back. It's from like the 40s. But
I thought that guy played John Carter. What's his name? The black guy. Samuel L. Jackson. Didn't he play John Carter?
No.
Coach Carter.
That's Coach Carter and John Carter are there's a big difference between the two. Anyway, Deja Thoris is 550. Coach Carter. Another Enesco figurine, and that is Eeyore. Eeyore looks like he looks like he's carved out of wood.
Yeah, he does.
He's got that weird texture. Yeah, he's got a balloon in his teeth. $50 for Eeyore. Poor Eeyore.
Yeah, he is always sad.
He was always losing his tail.
Yeah.
And you get the euphemism there, don't you?
What?
Losing his tail all the time.
Because it's pinned on.
Pin the tail
On
the donkey. Yeah. Games, and this is from Royal Sellinger, so that means that this is pewter. And pewter chess set, Star Wars chess set.
Oh.
$1,800.
Yes.
Not pesos. If it was 1,800 pesos, I might get one. But not $1,800. And you know the thing that strikes me about this too? It's pewter and it's chess. So if you play it, you're putting your greasy fingers on the pewter, which is going to make it discolor. Something to think about.
Maybe it's not to play with. It's
yeah, I know.
Display.
Display only, folks. And Court of the Dead has a board game now.
Oh, a board game.
Yes. Board game for Court of the Dead because Sideshow.
Yeah.
1,200. I'm sorry, no, 120.
God, dog, that's an expensive board game.
Well, I said 1,200 to take the sting out of the 120 price tag
That's
anyway.
still a sting.
Yeah, $120 for this one.
So that $30 Monopoly game isn't that bad.
No, apparently not.
Yes. Show up at Goodwill for $5 eventually.
Yeah, I could. Iron Man Mark 7.
Oh, it lights up the
yes,
whole base.
the whole thing lights up.
That's cool.
Iron Man Mark 7 statue. $7.95.
Yeah, because of that light up feature.
Yeah, for the explosion. And this is something you've brought up before. Like that one Spider-Man statue that you like where there's an explosion under the girder. Mm-hmm. And you were like, it would be great if somebody put a light inside of that so that the explosion had some dynamic to it.
Yeah, and it makes it look like fire or
makes it look like something's actually going on. She said that about a few statues. It looks like someone finally got the idea.
Yeah.
Heath Ledger.
Yeah, I like
Joker
that.
statue, quarter scale. Mixed media. The statue is dressed in real clothing.
Okay.
With the jail cell, and you can turn him in the chair so he can be with the bars to the back, or you can make it so he's behind the bars. So yeah, you can take the statue off of the seat and turn him and put him back on the seat and face him either way, which is kind of a neat feature.
Yeah.
I like him behind the bars.
Yeah.
Actually.
That looks cool.
$635. Or if you get a few extra bucks, you can get him with an extra set of arms so that he can look like he's clapping. Because if you remember, he starts applauding at one point in the jail cell. So you can get the extra set of arms, $650, which is only a $15 difference. $15 for extra arms, guys. I'm just saying.
$15 for extra arms.
Yeah. What do you like better?
Yeah.
Arms down or arms up?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. She just likes the Heath Ledger.
I do.
Okay.
I like Heath Ledger.
And Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, they're the only two.
Yeah, those are the only two. Miss Mindy. You remember Miss Mindy?
Yeah, I got it.
You got a few of those. The Rapunzel Miss Mindy. And she's got a little diorama inside of her dress.
Yeah, that looks weird.
Yeah, it does look kind of weird. $100 for this one.
They won't sell that at Hot Topic.
No. The Mosasaurus, which is basically a prehistoric crocodile. And for scale there, you see him eating a great white shark. Because that's how big this thing was.
Wow.
$900 for the Mosasaurus. That is it.
That'd be cool if you could put it in your fish tank.
I don't know if I want to put a $900 statue at the bottom of a fish tank, though. That would be cool to look at, but because you know it would be ruined after a few days. It'd start building up residue on it. Oh man. We're into prints now.
Uh-oh, print.
And this is cat guns. You see she actually has cat guns. And this is based on the Batman 1966 series. That is the original woman who played Catwoman.
She got funny hips.
Those were her hips. That's what her hips looked like in the show.
Oh.
That is what she actually looked like. 200 in the tube, 450 matted and framed.
Okay.
I like the Eartha Kitt Catwoman. I'd dress you like Eartha Kitt. Aw. Get you in a Catwoman outfit.
Oh,
Draco from Harry Potter. $149. Obviously, this is a photograph, so no option of getting it rolled. $149, limited edition of 50.
okay, that's not bad.
Uh-huh. And there's the Harry that...
Oh, they were facing off?
Yeah, they're facing off. It was a duel. 149, limited edition of 100. And I'm like, since obviously those prints go together, wouldn't it have made more sense if they both had an equal number? Since most people, I would think, if they're going to spend $150 on a photograph, are going to say the hell with it and get them both so that they can make them face each other. I don't know. What do I know? I'm not in marketing. And Hermione, also 149. I think this is limited of 102. She's doing her homework, it says.
That's what she needed to do.
Yeah. Hermione was a busybody. This is a print called Perfect Alliance, and it's a bunch of DC superheroes. And this is by Alex Ross. And this is a big print. This thing is like 4 feet long.
Whoa.
4 feet wide. 250 in the tube, 500 matted and framed. Yeah.
It's big.
It is big. Well, if you want like a big, you know, like over the sofa maybe.
Yeah.
If you're
on a long wall.
really into these.
Mm-hmm.
This is obviously Spider-Man and...
Spider-Girl?
No.
She got on the Spider-Man
It's
shoes.
Mary Jane.
No.
It's Mary Jane. Limited edition of 50. There's some confusion with this one.
Why?
Okay. Because there's 4 options.
Oh.
In the tube, 140. Matted and framed, 280. Foil instead of paper, 325. Or canvas, 400.
So where's the confusion?
Because that's 4 different options, 4 different prices. It's just confusing. And of course, you can get a white or a black frame.
Spray paint it yourself.
You're gonna pay an extra $140 to get it matted and framed, and then spray paint it. What's wrong with you?
Cause there'll be like white frame 140, black frame 200. You know, something weird. So you just get the white frame and spray paint it orange.
I don't know about you. Orange, huh?
Yeah.
Not red. I would have made it red.
Red to match his outfit.
Oh, it's the outfit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Blitzwing.
Blitzwing premium scale collecting figure. And this is from 3A.
Oh, that's the size of the one I got.
Yeah. The 3A that you have, she has the Bumblebee. This one is 17.5 inches tall because
he's big.
Blitzwing was much bigger than Bumblebee. 107 points of articulation.
Jeez.
518.
That's not how much Bumblebee and Prime cost.
No.
Thank God.
They were still expensive. I gotta say though, after handling yours, I'm a little disappointed because although she's got the Bumblebee, it's got something like 68 points of articulation. You can't move that thing. You can't move it. The articulated points, they won't bend, and if they do, pieces fall off. It's really frustrating to work with.
Yeah.
I know she likes it.
Because all it's going to do is stand there.
Yeah, and it's die-cast metal, but don't show us all these amazing poses and stuff in these images that we can't put them into because the thing won't move. It bothers me a little bit, especially with these really high price points. $518 for this. I hope it moves better than Bumblebee does.
Yeah, hopefully.
This is from Unruly Industries.
That's a bus.
Yes, it is an Aztec version of Iron Man.
Oh,
$125.
Okay.
It looks like quarter scale.
That's Wolverine.
Wolverine, Aztec Wolverine.
I like those colors.
Yeah. $130 for the Wolverine. And these are like quarter scale. That's different.
Yeah. Very different.
Unruly Industries again. Smelter,
like
Smelter Skelter. Yeah,
They
it's
look like Rosie.
Rosie the robot from
Jets.
the Jetsons. $100 for this one. And these kind of things go fast from Unruly. And we're going to take a look at Super 7 real quick. This is their Super 7 SDCC pizza that has 4 reaction Ninja Turtles on the pizza. This thing's like $150 though.
Mm-hmm.
And they're the same reaction figures. They're going to be available carded.
Yeah, with the pizza.
Without the pizza. You're not getting the pizza when they're carded.
I thought they were selling it with the pizza. I don't
No,
know.
the only way to get the pizza is to pay $150
For that box.
for the box. So if you're really into it,
Yeah.
yeah. And that's just the only thing I'm going to show from Super 7. I don't have any really good images for them. We're going to jump into Funko here. Not to be forgotten,
James
Funko.
Bond.
Yeah, James Bond.
They're gonna do a new James Bond, some black girl.
Is it? That's
what they said on the computer.
That's a huge jump from the original franchise. I don't know how people will take that.
It's a long way from Sean Connery.
Yeah, it is.
Who's those people?
There's some more James Bond.
Oh, that's the new black girl?
I have no idea who that is.
That one lady looked like Carol.
But they have, yeah, it does look like Carol. Looks like they used Carol's head mold on a different body. That's probably Miss Moneypenny.
That's that one lady that had the braids in the 70s.
Mm-hmm. That's from Dr. No. The one on the left, upper left-hand corner. I can't think of her name, but she's from Dr. No. Basically, these are some Bond girls and Bond villains. The guy on the bottom left is from Live or Let Die. Live and Let Die.
Oh, so this is doing a whole Bond series.
Yeah, so you can expect to see
movies.
you can expect to see a lot more because
Oh.
these are just some random characters from different movies.
Oh, okay.
There is a
another monster.
Dracula going to Walgreens.
I did want those Universal Monster ones,
So did I.
but we went to a ton of Walgreens. We never found
It's too hard.
them. Yeah, so I just gave up. Who's that?
Fluffy,
Who's that?
comedian.
Oh.
And it says a Fluffy Shop exclusive, so I guess you have to get it from his website.
Oh.
I think he's a comedian.
Who knows? I don't know who Fluffy is.
Yeah. Harry Potter,
Oh,
knocking it out again. 9 more Harry Potter pops.
Those are the commons. Where are the 12 exclusives?
Oh, man. Oh, you want to see some exclusives? No exclusives.
It.
Yeah.
I
It's
need
more
one
it
doll. I mean, one
Pop.
pop.
to fit into your space.
Yep, and then that'll be finished.
Well, there's 3 on
Well,
your
I just
left
need one.
and a 10-inch supersized it.
I'm gonna get that one with the tongue out.
You think so?
Yeah, I just need one, and then that space will be full.
Okay. Well, here's 3 more.
God,
FYE exclusive, Hot Topic exclusive. He's holding a skateboard and a Walmart exclusive.
I guess this is from the second movie.
Yes. Chapter 2. And mystery minis by the bucket load. There's your mystery minis. And not to be outdone, more mystery minis because there's your Hot Topic and Walmart exclusives.
Golly.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
These are them as adults?
Yes. They're growing up for Chapter 2. And this is a box of fun exclusive that's part of the shared exclusives from the convention. That you know how they do like the pop, what do they call it?
They did that locker last year.
Yeah, last year it was the locker. This year it's a totem pole. And you get 3 inside, and what will they be? And I actually have images of a few of what was in there. I don't know what else, but I have a few pictures. There's Freddy Funko as Venom.
Oh, it was Venom.
Limited edition of 24.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so good luck. C3PO, 520 pieces. And they're all Freddie Funko renditions, obviously. Frankenstein, 350. I wonder where they get these numbers from. Shaka Rocka, 520.
Is that in the totem pole box?
Yeah, randomly.
Oh, okay,
randomly.
Okay.
See, because here's another one. Freddie Funko is Aquaman, 350 pieces. Freddie Funko is Colonel Sanders, 450.
That's cool.
Uh-huh. As Bob's Big Boy, 520. And that's all I know about. There might be a couple more floating around that images haven't been revealed yet.
Oh, that's very random.
Yeah, it is. And limited numbers. I'm sure some of these will turn up on eBay, but
It's probably already on there.
Yeah. They're doing NHL now.
Okay.
Hockey.
That looks cool, actually.
Hockey mascots.
Yeah.
The mascots actually don't look bad.
Yeah, they do look pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm not a sports fan.
Because they're caricatures.
Yeah.
So they're not human characters, and I'm just going to cascade. I'm going to cascade through these.
Okay, good.
That could be remade as the Coca-Cola bear.
Or as the Charmin toilet paper bears.
Yeah, just have to
they're
flock
gonna do that eventually, holding a roll of toilet paper.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm not sure who these are. I don't follow hockey. Now that's the Bruins, obviously, but
Bruins is a baseball team, man.
The Bruins is a hockey team from Boston.
Oh, but isn't there a Bruins baseball team?
There might be a minor league one.
I don't know. I just heard that name before, but I thought it was something else.
And here's Peppermint Lane.
Oh, that looks cool.
Mm-hmm. Santa and Mrs. Claus. A 2-pack of elves. I don't know. I don't know if it's something that actually exists or something that Funko made up, like Wetmore Forest. But somebody probably tell us down below.
Oh,
Santa with the house. The tree as a house.
Up.
The tree is a mayor, apparently.
That looked like something of theirs. The way, because that little cat.
Yeah. Santa's cup says, I believe.
That actually look cool, especially with those houses.
Yeah, they light up too, because that's a thing with like Department 56 from Hallmark, the light up houses that they do for Christmas.
Yeah. Oh, it's
and
a lot. 2
more. You get the post office, going to GameStop, and Funko Shop Diner, I guess, with an anamorphosized wolf serving a peppermint shake.
And the snowman.
Yeah, post office.
Those are cool. Those look cute.
Oh. Squirtle from Pokemon coming up. And that will do it. That will do it. A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff. Yeah. So we went over a little bit. Anything you saw that you liked?
I need one Pennywise.
One Pennywise.
One Pennywise to fit in that spot.
She's talking about she's got a wall that she did of pops in the museum area, and she has one hole where all the It pops are.
Yeah, and it needs one. Because
I lost. Oh my God.
I lost one of the It characters, which I swore I had, and I can't find it.
Yeah, she's missing one.
And then
you ought to look for that one.
That one might be cheap somewhere.
Probably because it's a common, I think.
Yeah, it's one of the kids.
Yeah.
And then I need one Pennywise to fill up the spot.
Okay.
But that one character, I think he's in there somewhere. I just gotta finish putting things away, and I might find it.
Anything else catch your attention?
No.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Not the new Masters of the Universe figures?
No, I don't think I care for them.
They don't like what Mattel's doing with them?
No, I just want to get the originals and be done.
They had also, and I don't have good images of it because they don't have official images. They are doing a mashup between wrestlers and Masters of the Universe.
I saw that.
And I'm going to try to get pictures of it and put it up on the next roundup.
And they're also doing mashups of Turtles and DC characters.
Yeah, we showed those a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, and they come in a 2-pack. Ninja Turtles meet Batman, something like that.
Yeah, but with the Masters of the Universe and the wrestlers, the figures are in the classic Masters of the Universe style, the 5.5 style.
Yeah, they got the chunky bodies.
Yeah. And then they have like John Cena, Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man.
With accessories from Masters of the Universe. Yeah. And there's also a ring that looks like Castle Grayskull.
Yeah.
So, but I'll try to get images of those. There's no official images yet.
Mm-hmm.
So they're trying to keep it from leaking out, but then they show it at a convention.
Yeah.
So pictures will show up.
Yeah.
I like the Mondos, obviously.
Obviously, yeah.
Those
Mondos
6-scale figures. She didn't want them to begin with.
No, but now that you got it, I can admire it.
Oh.
I do like the
from afar.
Yeah, because it's way across the room. I did like the Heath Ledger Joker, but I'm not gonna get that.
Oh yeah. $650.
Yeah.
They take payments. I know. I shouldn't tempt you.
No, I'm not tempted. I'm not gonna get that.
That's a cool statue.
Yeah, it is.
And you probably like the Blitzwing, but $518.
No, I told you I only want the Bumblebee
and Prime.
Megatron, and Soundwave.
Okay.
If they do those two, I'll get those two, but that's it.
Okay. Fair enough. And gotta ask, did you see anything that you liked? Tell us in the comments section down below what caught your eye, what popped out, and you were like, oh man, I wish I could get my hands on that. Let us know what you think. Please do give the video a thumbs up if you don't mind. Best way to show your appreciation. Share it if you can. Subscribe if you're new. Check out some of the other videos. We do a lot more than a weekly roundup. Find us on Instagram, Open by Chance on Instagram. And what can I say? Thanks for watching, and we will see you again soon.
Contact the other Super Friends. We'll have to try to rescue Aquaman ourselves.
Right, Wonder Brother. And for that, we'll need a little Exor handiwork.
Wonder Twin powers, activate!
Form of a seagull!
Shape of an ice gondola.
Come on, Gleek. Let's go!